Hi, this is Simon Liang from simonliang.com. Welcome back to our show. It has been a while ever since we started doing these, and of course, it's been a while since I've actually been on my own live stream as well, simply because we've been so busy doing so many different things. And so, for those of you who are wondering what we're doing and what this live stream is usually about, well, of course, this is a great opportunity for us to connect and do whatever it is that we can to also reconnect with many of you as well. And just so that, in case you're wondering, we are using another system as opposed to some of the other ones that we may be using for another one of our live streams. This one is with something called Restream. So if you're wondering more about all these things, you can definitely check it out by going to simonleon.com/Restream, just like many of the other platforms. This one is, of course, free for you to try out as well. And I also started off using a lot of the free platforms and software and tools. And so if this is something that you also want to do, definitely check it out. It is definitely something that is worthwhile. And just so that you know, in case that you might be joining us from any of our private groups, something that is brand new since I haven't logged into this platform in quite a while. Usually what we saw is that for anybody who's actually trying to leave comments and things like that from within our own groups, we cannot see who you are. We can't see your name. We can't see your photo. We can't see any of that. And usually before, right, when on StreamYard, for example, there was a link that was provided to us to give to you to authorize Facebook to show who you are on that platform. However, it didn't exist in Restream for the longest time until now. So if you're brand new to our show, if you happen to be in any one of our platforms, any one of our private groups or anything like that, there is now a chat for you to actually go to chat.restream.io/FB. And this apparently will help us to authorize Facebook to show your name directly here in Restream, and then we can basically communicate that way as well. And so for all of you who are here, and maybe you are joining us live, maybe you're not, I don't really know. However, sometimes Restream decides to show me your comments, sometimes they don't. However, if you are here, I encourage you to interact, to leave a comment, to say hi if possible. If you don't know what to say besides hi, tell me where you're from, which country, which city, as well as your time, because it is our privilege all the time to be able to connect with all of you as well. So as I've been rambling on for the first few minutes, I'm starting to see a few of our friends coming in. So it's good to know that things are working, that I'm not simply talking to myself, and that maybe, just maybe, one or two of you can actually see what's going on as well. So a huge welcome to Prem saying hi or hey, welcome to our show here. And then we got Rob who's saying masterminds assemble, right? We've been talking to Rob actually for the past few days, and actually some really cool things are in store for all of us here as well. So definitely stay tuned as we have some exciting things going on. And speaking of exciting things, we definitely do have a lot of I would probably say, I mean, I've been saying the word exciting a whole lot, but really, we do have a lot of really cool things and awesome things that are coming very soon. And the best possible way for you to get involved in anything that we do, in fact, is to really join us directly on our mastermind. Okay, so if you haven't already, here is your official invitation to join our free private mastermind group. If you haven't yet, go to simonleon.com/mastermind. And what you're going to see once you go there is you will see a page that probably looks something like this. Actually, this is the actual group itself, the private online community. However, this is the mastermindmap.com new website that we've actually just created to invite anybody who wants to become a part of our free world-class mastermind community. So if you really do want to just learn all about what it is that we are going to do when you are an active member of our mastermind group, go to imastermindmap.com and you will be able to learn all about it. You'll be able to see some of our community members who are here. You will learn that this is not a course. It's not something that we're even selling you. Everything is free. The membership is free, and the opportunities that come with it will evidently also be free as well. And of course, once you are here, you will actually be a part of our community as well. And just to show you really quickly, yes, in recent times, in the past 1 or 2 days, we've actually been getting quite a few number of people who are wanting to join us inside of our mastermind as well. So as you can see, slowly but surely, we are growing as a community. So it's definitely a good time for you to join, especially in one of our other groups. We talked about how it's March Madness, and all these cool things are going to happen. And yes, this includes things that may or may not be a part of our other communities as well. So definitely this is the best way for you to get involved in anything that we want to do. However, if you are already a part of our community, just note though, it's one thing to be inside, it's one thing to be a member, it's another thing to be active and also proactive as well. I create the community, and of course inside the community, as long as you're responsive to different things that we might be sharing with you, I do announce different projects from time to time. However, if I don't hear from you, if you're not liking the content, if you're not really being a part of it, you're not commenting, you're not responding, and you're not just overall being responsive, then it's also very difficult for us to know whether or not you might be interested in some of the things that we are doing as well. So in order for you to take maximum benefit, to take maximum advantage of everything that we are doing, please join the mastermind group, but also be there to ask questions, to answer questions, be a leader, be a resource for other people as well, simply because in order for you to obviously be a leader and somebody who will take on different projects, you want to partner with us on different things, you need to be active and proactive as well. So don't just simply be a follower. Don't just wait for things to happen, because the longer that we wait, the longer nothing is ever going to happen, because most of the interaction, yes, they do happen, whether it's right here on these live streams, or maybe they might be inside the groups or in other parts of the conversations. However, the true deals happen in the PMs, okay? And I wouldn't know that you want a PM. I wouldn't know that you want those direct messages, and I wouldn't know that you actually want to have those private conversations unless you actually respond to a lot of all these different things that are happening. Okay, so this is definitely the very first step. Whether or not you are already a part of our community, I invite you to at least leave comments on this actual stream. If you're here, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag replay if you're joining us on the replay. But regardless, we definitely want to have those conversations with you, because again, nothing will ever happen if we simply wait. Okay, so the ones who lead, the ones who are active, the ones who are proactive, who actually talks to me and sends me messages, these are the right ones that we are going to want to talk to when it comes to discussing all these different opportunities. So what kind of opportunities, you might be asking? Well, there's definitely a lot of different things that are going on, as we just mentioned. If you do want to be involved, then you need to let me know. For example, we've been building new companies. We've been building brand new businesses. We also have international global projects that you may or may not want to be a part of. We also have different groups and communities where we invite you to collaborate with us, whether in the form of videos, if you want to do those types of collaborations, or if you want to do live interviews together, go on live together as well, whether right here in this particular stream, on this particular show, or maybe even within our other communities, such as Groove, for example. These are all really amazing opportunities, I believe, for us to not only work together, but also get some additional exposure for you as well. So if you're interested, definitely reach out to me. I can't be reaching out to everybody, obviously, but of course, if you reach out to me, I can then respond to you to let you know what are some of the things that might be interesting to you as well. Okay, so again, don't just simply wait for things to happen, because we are definitely a fast moving community. We do a lot of things behind the scenes. And so if you want to be a part of those behind the scenes stuff, this is something that you can do as well. So in case you're wondering, here are just some ideas just to get your motors running and give you some thoughts on maybe some preliminary ways that you might want to be involved. If, for example, you want to become a speaker, or maybe you already are a speaker, maybe you are already a trainer, you want to moderate on any of the existing live events that we may already have, or maybe you want to be a presenter in any one of the future live events that we plan on promoting and organizing as well. There are so many different things that I can't simply begin to share with you one by one. They'll probably each deserve its individual own shows. Okay, if you want to participate in our global expansion projects, maybe you speak different languages, or maybe you're interested in working with other people who speak other languages, or maybe you want to manage different team members, you have experience doing things like that, then yes, we have many different roles that you can participate as well as any other skills that you might have as well. So if you want to, for example, also do your own live shows, or maybe you want to be on live shows with me, or maybe co-host actual events with me, we can definitely figure out different opportunities for you as long as you are active with us. And the most important thing is, of course, you need to actually reach out first. Okay, so with all of that, I believe there is so much more, as long as you are as excited as we are to be sharing and announcing all these cool things with you. Obviously, as long as you participate and are involved in that excitement, then we are more than excited to have you on board as well. So this includes all of our additional friends who are joining us right now live. For example, we got Marge saying hello from Raleigh, North Carolina. A very good evening to you, Marge. We got Prem, who is joining us from India. Good day to you, sir. We got Marge also saying just join now. So very good to see you. Prem is joining us live, and so is Marge. And Rob is saying, any person who interacts might get 30 seconds of good luck, hashtag smiley face, hashtag live. I think it'll be way more than just 30 seconds of good luck, because as you know, we want to take control of everything that we want to do in our lives. And yes, if we want to just simply depend on luck, simply depend on whatever other people tell us what to do, and we need to kind of abide by it and comply with it, then yes, we must actually need to deal with luck. We need to depend on that luck. For me, for example, we've been on lockdown here in Malaysia ever since March of 2020. And yes, recently, I think just within either today or yesterday, it has just been announced that we will have another extension of yet another 2 weeks of lockdown here in Malaysia, albeit it will be a little bit more lenient. It won't be as strict. However, we are still closed from traveling to different states, much less to different countries. So we're still stuck here, and there are many different businesses, many different jobs, and many different sectors that still remain to be closed. Okay, so of course, if you are in control, then it's more than just 30 seconds of good luck. You will need so much more than that. Don't you agree? So yes, you must start taking control. You must start to figure out opportunities for you and yourself. And let's see how we can do all these cool things together. And I believe for Mr. Rob, you are already in the pipeline for additional conversations where if you are free, let's go ahead and get on a video chat and discuss more. Okay, we got Prem, who is saying excited, and we got March, who is saying we will be praying for you. Thank you very much. We can use all of the good positive vibes as much as possible, because as a country, as a nation, as a society, all around the world. I think that we can all agree we are still in different dark places in our lives in different times and things like that. So as much positive energy as we can for everybody all around the world. Don't worry about me. I will be fine. Don't worry about things that we do. We will be absolutely great just because we have so many big plans all coming up. But yes, this is definitely something that I believe we all need, which is more prayers, more love, and more positive energy. So with that, yes, this is once again your official invitation, if you haven't already, to join us directly in our mastermind, because that's where all of the magic is going to happen. And it will be, yes, your very first step before you will be able to communicate with us and get to know all the cool things that we will be working on. Okay, so go ahead, if you're watching us either live or on the replay, check us out in our mastermind group. Once again, once you're there, you will be able to see something like this. And yes, this is going to be a very amazing place where a lot of magic is going to happen. All right, so with that, I want to thank you for joining us here this daytime for me. So for those of you who are in my time zone, a very good day and good afternoon to you. For those of you who might be halfway around the world or somewhere else, I don't know. We got a lot of people from the US, from Australia, from Southeast Asia. So good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and all those great stuff. And don't forget, if you want to join us live the next time that we are here, or at least keep up to date on every single one of our amazing, cool announcements, make sure that you take a look right below this video. You can see my social media places right here on YouTube, as well as Facebook, as well as Twitter. Make sure that you've subscribed, you've liked, you've followed, and make sure that you turn on those notifications, because once all of that happens, you will have the opportunity to get notified anytime that we are on live. All right, so with that, I want to thank you for all of you who are joining us. And wow, okay, so just a couple more shout outs before we leave. We got a couple of friends who are joining us. This is my homie from the US that I have probably haven't met up with in, has it been 10 years or so? Heyman, good to see you. It's been a while since we've last connected, but definitely worth a shout out because you are a blast from the past and we haven't seen you in a very long time. And since while we are here, we also got Rob saying, look in the mail for your Groove magazine. Yes, that is definitely coming soon. And we got March saying, thank goodness we can work from home with Groove and with many different things. So yes, times have changed. Many big things are happening. And if you are a part of our community, you will also know how we can adapt with the times. Okay, so if you want to learn how to work from home, build your own business, not be restricted by any, communities, governments, society, or anything that might be within our limitations within the world, then yes, this is the right place and the right time. All right, so make sure that you join us inside of our mastermind, and we will see you inside very, very soon. All right, so on behalf of everyone who is a member of our group and myself, I want to thank you very much for your time here today. And the next time that we go on live, hopefully we will be able to see you here with us as well. All right, so take action on that right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you all the way at the very top. Cheers, folks.